You've also mentioned it on your Instagram bio as well. They are
Yes,
farmers. This was really
yes.
impressive to see. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing amazing. Thanks for asking. May I know we are meeting very first, so I want to know about yourself. So could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. So I'm Rahul Das. I'm a spoken English trainer. Currently, I'm working with Planet Spark. It's an app basically. I'm also a private spoken English trainer, and you have already seen my Instagram profile and all. And currently, I'm
Yeah.
focused.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So can I introduce myself?
Yeah, sure. Go on.
Yeah, I'm Deepali. I'm from Maharashtra. I have completed my post graduation, and apart from this, I have some hobbies. In leisure time, in my leisure time, I like to sketches. I also like to spend my time with my nephew and niece, and also I spend my time in nature. I serve water to them. I don't know what happened with me. I like to take care of birds, and I also help people when they are hungry. So whenever I got opportunity, so I help them. And I also have YouTube channel, and I'm posting there my conversational videos over there. And this is how I'm helping people, because there are a lot of people who do not get any partner, and because of that it's become very difficult for them to learn this language because of lack of opportunities. And I comes from a very small village where people are not interested. Even if you want to learn this language, you do not get opportunity. So that thought was in my mind, and I'm because of that thought I have started YouTube channel, and I'm sharing my thoughts, sharing my journey, how I am learning this language, and how you can also learn your in this language without any partner and all. So it is nice journey, and I'm just enjoying it. Yeah.
That's great. So one thing I would like to mention from this
Yeah.
conversation,
Yes.
you're from Maharashtra, right? So
Yes.
uh,
Yes.
in Maharashtra, we have seen a trend that the current situation of farmers in Maharashtra aren't that good. I mean, I'm talking about the MSPs and all, like whatever is happening in Punjab and all these things. So this
Mm-hmm.
is really interesting, and I would like to know more about it. I mean, as you have the experience, live experience there, no? I mean, what is the current situation of farmers in India? Can we discuss on this topic in this conversation?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I like to share my opinions here. Like earlier session when I was taking my sessions on clapping go, during that session there was one tutor. I also we also talk on this topic because I am farmer, and we are talking about farming and agriculture field and all. Like here's a mention that farmers are less paid in our country. Farmers are the important part of our country and economy, which and we contribute lots of things. Like comparatively, everyone, like we always says that farmer is the third pillar of our country, right? When it comes to production costs and price, we do not get that much production importance. We are neglected by society, and even people just look at you like you are not that good much person, and this profession is not good that much. And they do not respect you if you are farmer. Even you are putting your lots of efforts in farming, so you are just hardworking in your field, you will not get the production price, right? Production price, because I am farmer, sir. I do know that. Before like 2 months back, I had cotton at my home, and it was like we were just waiting for when price will get increase, and we are farmer, and if we are not selling that production, so how we will live this life? We also want money. We also want like buy some food, and for that we need to sell that production. If we are not selling it, even it at low price, so how you will feed your family? So it become very difficult for us. Even it's a low price, so we sell it. If we start to ask that we are not getting the proper price for this production, so you will not like everyone will neglect you like that. No, like there is mehengai. Everyone says that. People do not think that okay, I am visiting cinema hall, that ticket is much much costly than farmer, like that food, like with green vegetables. If there's a fruits, we always bargain that time that we says that no, it is very costly. 1 kg rice, it is very costly for us. And when we just visit cinema hall, or if we just visit any garden or anything, so that price is very less for us. Why this is happening in our country?
I guess, have you watched the recent movie Jawan of SRK?
No, I haven't watched it, but I have watched that movie.
I have seen Dangal, then Lal Singh Chaddha, this kind of movies of Amir.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah.
in Jawan, na, there is a scene, there is a entire scene complex for
Okay.
almost like 40 minutes
Yeah.
related.
Lagan.
Yeah, okay, okay, I've watched it. I've watched it many times. It's a great movie, we must say.
Yeah.
Acha, acha.
Yes.
So, in that sense, I guess it was also a story of the farmers, right? In Lagan movie, all they were farmers itself. I
Yeah.
don't think that at that point of time, India was almost like 90% concluded with farmers only. Even at the current point of time, India has more than 50% working population who are currently
Hmm.
working in farming sector. And the
Yeah.
other rest, 30% in the ITs and all, in the information technologies and all. So,
Hmm.
in my point of view, farming is really important, and even currently, these are getting converted into technologies as well. I have a friend
Yes.
of mine, a school friend of mine, who is currently working on a
Hmm.
project of drone deliveries, or you can say drone, what would call it, like supplying those chemicals and all in the farming fields. So he's
Okay.
making those kind of drones which will do that. Okay.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
farming is also getting converted into technologies these days. So
Hmm.
it's really important, and you have mentioned a point that people are really so mean sometimes to the farmers, to the sellers, just to do some kind of negotiations or bargaining. It's
Yes.
really a serious issue, and I have personally have seen the same in my locality few years ago. It
Hmm.
was the year of 2021, in the era of lockdown, and things
Hmm.
were at a very bad situation at that time. So I
Hmm.
have decided and I have committed myself that I will never ever bargain while buying anything from any farmers or any farm sellers of any kind.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
I've seen that, I mean, they have a smile on their face now when we stop bargaining from them, because they have really little margin. I mean,
Hmm.
very little margin that they get. Even if you just, let's say, sell a tomato, okay, you will not get
Hmm.
more than 2 rupees for it. And even
Yeah.
in between that, there are middlemen. There are middlemen who will grab all the profits and all. The
Hmm.
MSP things, these are really important issues these days. So I
Hmm.
really appreciate the fact that you have mentioned that in your bio. And let me tell you that once, I mean, when you will have more and more posts, na, there will be definitely a year, a day, a month when many people will see you. If you
Hmm.
keep this tagline in your bio, I'm giving you this point today. You will reply me that day. Yes, it really helped, because it is a significant point. It is what
Hmm.
unifies you, that yeah, you are different
Yeah.
than others.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
वैसे तो बहुत लोग हैं who are doing this kind of conversations. There must be some
Hmm.
significance, right? And
Hmm.
you're also from village. Am I right, by the way?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Acha, acha, me too. Basically, I'm a working from home professional. I
Hmm.
was ex-banker also in ICICI Bank. Currently, I'm working for Planet Spark company. So
Hmm.
I'm doing all this working from home itself. Okay. So I'm
Okay.
also
Yeah.
from a village area because it's my hometown, you can say. But the city area is almost like 3 kilometers away from my home. So even around my house, there are many kind of farming fields. So even
Okay. Yeah.
whatever things you're experiencing, I'm doing the same here as well.
Hmm. So, do you
So tell
are
me
you
more
also
about
farmer?
you.
Are you farmer's son, or you do not have farm?
No, to be very honest, even we don't even have a proper land to live because in West Bengal, there are not so many people doing farming things alone in this kind of sectors. Like in
Yeah, yeah.
okay, so
During my
actually,
MPSC, I was preparing for government exam. During that days, I was just reading that concept. It's a geography subject, so we need to study all these waterfalls and all. So how other lands are different than Maharashtra lands, and comparison of soils and all. So I know that. Yeah.
basically, I mean, the soils. Even there is another topic that we can touch in today's conversation, and that is soil. Do you know about it? I mean, you must know, although that currently there is a very big problem of soil pollutions. that is taking place
Hmm.
these days, and we have
Actually,
very
I
little
want to
soil.
mention here something. Yeah, actually, I want to mention something like if you want a rental house or if you want to make your house, so for that you need some approval for government that this land is not agriculture purpose. This you are not taking production from this land. That then only you can make your home there. Otherwise, you will not able to make your home there. So you need
That's right.
NOC something like that. Yeah, non-agriculture land, and that is how you can build your house. Otherwise they will not give permission to build your home there. Yeah, sir, I want to
I
mention
have,
one thing here.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, so
Please go
when
on.
do you think what do you think that how farmers live their life? Yeah, and what's your opinion about farmers?
Okay. Can I
Yeah,
elaborate this topic by the way?
sure, why not, please.
Okay. So basically, my point of view related to farmers drastically changed in the last 3 years after that farmers protest in 2020 in Delhi. I've started researching more and more on this topic because I've never seen uh, in detail what is the current reality of farmers in India.
Hmm.
After that, my respect was totally changed. Although I will not say that it was very less earlier, but yeah, it got increased by many folds. Why?
Hmm.
Because I have seen their entire life. How do they live exactly?
Hmm.
Then I have these days I have many friends who are from a farming family, so I also know
Hmm.
about their diets and all. So number
Hmm.
one point that I would like to touch is their diets are really amazing. They are
Hmm.
eating whatever they are growing itself. So
Yeah.
I mean, you have a healthy diet than us, or at least. So
Hmm.
you have less diseases, right? Along with it, you have so much love for the nature, for the motherland. The
Yeah.
gratitude that you have, no, we can never feel the same way. Although I've
Hmm.
started when I started researching more on this topic, then I've started, I mean, giving my respect to my motherland, giving my respect to the mother nature, the soil, everything. But
Hmm.
yeah, you guys are doing it since the beginning of your life, so it really
Hmm.
has many folds that we are not experiencing the same way. Along
Yeah.
with it, another thing is that, I mean, even let's say you guys are making, as let's just imagine you have many lands, okay, you have much amount
Hmm.
of lands in your areas. Let's say you
Yeah.
guys are making 1 CR per month. Okay, let's just
Hmm.
assume. Still,
Hmm.
you will definitely live a very simple life. Nobody will
Hmm.
ever get to know exactly what it is the amount that you guys are making. Why?
Yeah.
Because you have that sense of gratitude, you have that sense of groundness that
Yeah.
yeah, we belong to this soil only. This is everything that we have. See, these are
Yes.
the three things that I appreciate the most about farmers. They're really
Hmm.
the gems of this country, but none of
Yeah.
us exactly understanding it why.
Sir, where are you? So here, farmer do not believe in selling land. So we do not sell land, our land. We always buy land. And we believe that, like as you mentioned, that it is our motherland. How can we how can we sell it? We do not sell it because like nowadays people are very crazy. If you are just working somewhere, so they respect you a lot. I don't know why this is happening in our society. And if you are just farming doing if you are farmer and working in farm, so they think that you are useless, you are nothing in front of
So
them. I
let's
don't
just
know
say
what
if
is
you're doing
happening.
something of your own, okay, if you're doing something of your own rather than working in any kind of job, they will
Hmm.
definitely consider you like that.
I
Rather
don't
that
know
can
what
be
is
farming or
happening
anything.
here. Like even in my place, if you are educated person and you are living in a village, still some people are there. You think that okay, you are educated, you are a degree holder, and you are not working. And like that only, and everyone like people just see if you are working person in different manner. And if you are not working, and if you are farmer, they think that you are uneducated. I don't know why this is happening, and because of that only I started to tell people that I am farmer's daughter, I live in a village. And people ask me that why are you saying this again and again, you are farmer's daughter and you are villager. I says that okay, I'm okay with that. I'm just proud to be a farmer's daughter. So yeah, I am proud to be a farmer's daughter because I know, sir, like how much my parents are working hard in farming, and how we are not only helping our family, we are helping all the nations, because we make production and we feed others as well. We have that capability. If we do not have money, so we'll feed a whole India and whole country. We do not have any like not greedy that we only want money or something like that. Life can be very simple if you do not have lots of things in your mind that I want this. If you do not have any greediness in your life, life can be very simple. I live in a village, so you can also see my blogs. I have also posted there. I also have
Acha, acha, so
one
you also
ox.
have a blog,
You
sir?
can hear the sound of bell. So I have ox.
Acha, acha, acha. This is great.
Yeah. I have also make one blog on it. Like I have ox at home, and he is our
Acha.
oldest family member. Yeah, ox is farmer's best friend, and we take care of him. And he is older, and now he is not able to work because he is older, and we take care of him just like family member. He just take
Acha.
breaks and just enjoy his life. Yeah.
So recently, something happened to me. Almost like a week ago. I have a friend, as I've already mentioned. I have that friend who is from a farming background. Okay, I mean
Yeah.
his family is doing, we can say, used to do farming, but currently they have left that profession. But still they are connected, let's say, with having cows at home, like we
Mhm.
can say na go mata at home. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
they have let's say, I guess, 3 to 4 cows at home. Okay,
Mhm.
and uh, we used to take we are still taking milk from them, so that we can
Mhm.
get that authentic one. Otherwise, these days milk are really fragmented, right? They can use
Yeah. They
anything
just
with that.
mixed something in it, powder and all in
Exactly.
milk.
Last week what happened that I've seen his father, that I mean he's completely clean shaved, so I was almost like not identifying him, that it's the uncle himself.
Mhm.
I have just asked that uncle, why you have completely, I mean, shaved yourself, like complete clean, why? Then
Mhm.
he has told me, and it blown my mind away, that I have done it because, and I have done it after almost like a year. I'm not a guy to have a clean shaved look, but I have done it because the cow at my home uh, just passed away last night. So,
Okay.
and I got completely shocked to see that. I mean, the love for the animal that they have at their home, they also consider that as their family member. As you just told me, no, it's your
Yeah.
oldest family member. So they also
Yeah.
consider that as their family member. And
Mhm.
as because we do not have the liberty to, I mean, have cows and all, because I'm not from that kind of background. So
Hmm.
I did not have any idea about it. I mean, what's the level of the love towards these animals? But yeah,
Hmm.
I'm learning these things. I mean, now as I'm connected to you as well, maybe you'll also share things like this experience like later with me as well. I mean, because I want to know more about the situation these days. Because
Hmm.
India at that point of time had almost like 90% people from farming background, but
Yeah.
today
Yeah.
it's less than 50%. It's less
Yes.
than 50. So we have
Hmm.
to understand na, that it's almost like decreasing by 40% itself regularly.
People are moving
We have
towards
versus
village to big cities because they want to improve their lifestyles. They just want to change their lifestyle and I don't know why they want to change their lifestyle. They just want to adopt some Western culture and all. I do not believe in it. Just we don't you think that it is because of Western culture and you are focusing on others' culture and you are not keeping your culture. It is because of that only. Because we are giving lots of importance to others' culture and even those like nowadays English become the symbol of our culture. Don't you think that like whenever you see the people who are speaking well English, we think that that person is educated, that person is like in different level and he is rich and all. We just make some different image of that person. It is very wrong. We are forgetting our culture. i
I couldn't
I
agree
have
more with that. I couldn't agree more with that.
Yeah,
You're
actually,
completely true.
I will tell you one thing. Like I was traveling 2 3 days back. I was traveling, and I asked people that what Maharashtrian people think about English. I take the date. I know that what will the Maharashtrian people actions and reaction when I ask them this question because we are very touched with our language and we love our language a lot. Marathi. I speak Marathi at home. Even do not we do not speak Hindi at home. So their reaction was very different, and yeah, like they told that like we are learning this language. But if you are visiting different state or different country, ask them that learn Marathi language, learn this language, learn this language. Are they ready to learn this language? Obviously not. They are not going to learn our language, right? So we must adopt new things, but we do not need to change our culture. We do not need to forget our roots. Always stay with your roots. Just be with your roots, because your identity because of only that roots, right? So that's what
Exactly.
I think, that like and we need to use English wisely. Sometimes we use English because we think that I want to let that person down. I want to
Yeah,
prove
that's
myself
a good
that,
point. Good point.
yeah. And I think that we must use English wisely. If another person is not understanding English and you are speaking English, it's mean that you are wrong there, because that person is not understanding. And also, what's the point if we are communicating with him? Because language is for connecting with people. Right now, if you start to speak in Bengali, and if I just start to speak in Marathi, you will not understand single word, and I will not understand single words. Then what's the point of communicating? There is no point, right? We will not understand what he is saying, and you will not
But
understand what.
I understand one line in Marathi. That, let's say, what was that? आता आमाची
आता
सटकली,
तरी
right?
पटकली. I got
Yeah,
it.
I know that one. So yeah, I can speak that one. Although you don't know any kind of Bengali, as I'm assuming. By the way, do you know
Yeah.
any kind of lines in Bengali? Okay, go forward.
Okay. Do you want to learn some words in Marathi or lines in Marathi? I would like to teach you some Marathi sentences. So can I
Sure,
teach you
sure.
some
Actually,
sentences?
I have few Marathi friends. Few friends from Mumbai and Thane. Then there is something called Lathur, right? There is some places called
Latur,
Lathur.
Latur, yes, yes. Latur is in
Lathur.
Marathwada. Yeah.
So I have few friends from there. I used to work with them in ICICI Bank back then. So
Mhm.
I knew a little bit of words in Marathi, but now I forgot. So now it's your time to teach me those.
Okay, I
Thank you
will
in
tell you.
advance.
Yeah, yeah. I will tell you in English first, and then I will tell you how to say in Marathi. Okay. माझं नाव दीपाली
Sure,
आहे,
sure,
right? It means that my
sure.
name is Dipali. And you will say that
अच्छा, अच्छा.
your name. Yeah, my name is Rahul. Means you will say that माझं नाव राहुल आहे. Can you just repeat after me for me?
So माझं नाम राहुल आहे.
Yeah, Rahul आहे.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You are quite good in Marathi as well.
What is the current situation of India learning English and accepting English as the second language? And most importantly, the main topic which we also touched, that English has, I guess, a very overhyped value in India. That is the everything. Without it, you
Yeah,
are useless.
nowadays it's become the status of symbol.
So this status of symbol, now I just want to, I mean, you can say just deny this out by having conversations like this. I've already recorded few conversations, which will be uploaded in the next few days, few weeks, and the same invitation goes for you as well. Because I
Mm.
just want people with me so that they can confirm what I'm telling about. That English is not a status of symbol, or you can say symbol of status, anything like that. English is not something through which you'll be judged in your entire life. It is just a language. And let's just keep this remained as a language only.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
but I,
the
I I want to ask you some one question, but if you are fluent
one
speaker right now, you are speaking with me. Yeah. So I like, if you are fluent speaker, it means that it is your success that you are fluent speaker and you have put lots of efforts in it. But if someone is judging you because you speak fluent English, it is also not okay. I am not agree with it, because I have seen people criticize you because you speak fluent English. I do not know it is their jealousy or what it is. They want to criticize you because they do not understand this language, they do not know this language, or just giving the lots of importance to their own mother tongue. I do not know the reason behind it. But if someone is just speaking English, it means that person is ready to learn new things, but we criticize them. It is wrong. I am not agree with it. It happens with me lots of time. People judge you if you speak English. Why you are judging that person? You also learn language. No one has stopped you, right? Even government also, if government is comfortable, so why you are not comfortable? I'm not just saying that if you can speak everywhere. you can use English wisely. As I earlier mentioned, that you can use English wisely if you are roaming somewhere and you are doing shopping and you are busy shopping and you are purchasing vegetables. Do not speak with that person because that person will not understand English. You are not insulting that person. You are not. You know that like who you are speaking with. If you have like US clients and you if you are work from home, so you must know English. You lost lots of opportunity only because of lack of English. Earlier I was 2 3 days back, I had talked with a lot of people, like college students. I asked them that, hey, do you speak English, and do you think that English is important in Maharashtra? So I got lots of different views from students especially. And I also talk with uncles and auntie, like we call it a kaka and kaku in Marathi. So I talk with them, I
Same,
ask
same,
them that, yeah, I asked
same.
him
We
that
all
I
remember.
take that date. I take the date and I asked him that, uncle, what do you think? Does English is important in our country, in our Maharashtra? Do you think that if we do not speak English, so we do not get any opportunities? So I got different opinions from their side as well. There was one guy and who was engineer and who was working in Mumbai. I asked English, so he has different opinions. I interact with lots of people. I got to know that different opinions of different people. So it was new, it just amazing experiences connecting with new people. Are you okay?
Old, nothing else. So
Okay.
I would like to draw your attention to this point that I have had the same experience in the last 1 year. So I started this English journey in 2023 through
Yeah.
taking classes online. I have taught almost like 150 plus students from various
Oh,
states of
nice.
India, like Assam, Delhi, Bihar, Jharkhand, Telangana, Chennai, and especially from Bengal. And I've
Hmm.
seen a trend that just assume you know English, okay?
Hmm.
And let's say one person know English. Let's say you know English and I don't know English, okay? So the person who knows English will always keep himself at a position mentally, I mean, not physically, mentally at a position that he is the superior one, but will still have some judgments to the other person who can't speak, like I can't speak, and I'll be judged by my language only that I can speak. This was case
Hmm.
study one, okay? So,
Okay.
yeah, that's okay. I mean, it happens with everyone, we understand, but there are other students.
Hmm.
I've seen that happening in West Bengal mainly because not every places are connected with good network connection, right? And I'm from a border area, so we are sharing borders with Bangladesh, Assam, then Nepal, Bhutan, all this together. So my
Hmm.
district is the main border access to Bhutan actually. Okay, so I
Hmm.
have seen that happening. That those students who didn't join my class just because they had zero network connection or very problematic areas, they actually tried bullying those students who started joining. That what will you get after learning English? What's the most important thing about it? We don't even have jobs here. That what will we actually use? Where will you use this one? I mean, we don't
Hmm.
have any kind of access to the foreign market or anything, right?
Hmm.
Actually, it was not the main reason. The main reason only that they had some issues while joining. That's why they did not join. But
Hmm.
when they are seeing someone growing, you're learning a new language that could be anything like Russian, Ukrainian, like say Canadian, any kind of. Okay, you're growing yourself, right? You're
Hmm.
making yourself better day by day. But
Hmm.
those people who didn't get any chance or who didn't try, they actually
Hmm.
thought of just bullying that person down. Yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'll not let that person do anything as well. But if I'm doing anything, I'll judge the other person if he is not doing the same. Okay.
Hmm.
So there is two kind of case studies here. One who is learning English, he will try to let everyone feel down. One
Hmm.
who is not learning any language, let's say it's English, he will judge
Hmm.
everyone just by saying that why are you learning that one? You will have no use of it. So it's
Hmm.
almost like that. हमने नहीं की इसको भी नहीं करने देंगे. Because it is the
Yeah.
human nature, right? Human nature means what? Everyone except your parents,
Hmm.
everyone will uh, let's say will wish the best of you. Everyone will wish that everything will happen with you the best way possible. But
Hmm.
nobody will ever want you to be better than themselves. This is the
Hmm.
human psychology. So I
Yeah.
mean, the same happened there. This is my schedule for the next 2 years. So
Yeah.
Maybe one day we'll also
I have
find
read
Bhagavad
I have
Gita as
read
well.
Bhagavad Gita as well.
Okay, you have
Yeah, Bhagavad
completed reading
Gita.
it.
Yeah, yeah, Bhagavad Gita, and it is in Marathi because
That
Bhagavad
ISKCON
Gita.
book, like this one. Just a second, let me just show you. It is in my work days. Whenever I work here, I just keep it like this.
Yeah,
Like this
yeah,
one, right?
yeah, yeah. It is in
Acha,
Marathi.
acha.
It was in Marathi and Sanskrit. I read it. Yeah.
No, even I am following the Bengali version because it is very hard to contemplate the, English version. I mean,
Mrutyunjay.
although
Have you
we have
have you have you heard? Have you listened to or have you read that book Mrutyunjay?
Mrityunjay.
Mrutyunjay. Yeah. It is a
No,
novel. One of my friend sent me that, and I listened to that audio book.
know more about it later.
Yeah, Mrutyunjay, it is about friendship and all. Like I was literally
Acha,
crying
acha.
after completing that. My bestie shared me that. Yeah.
Acha, acha. So it's almost like, it's like a novel thing, right? Novel kind
Yeah.
of book.
But I also believe that like your best friends always help you, and they always joyful to look when you grow in your life. They help you to grow in your life. My friends are like that. I have very few friends, but they are helping me to grow in my life.
Site. It is called Zillion.media. You can also browse it right now. Zillion.media. After that, we also had conversations like this. And that guy was almost like, yeah, he was also so cool. And cool in the sense he is so, open heartedly. We, we,
Mhm.
we, can, we could have talked about many things on many contexts. And
Mhm.
recently, as this is my first podcast that I'm starting, so on the first
Mhm.
episode, I have invited him because all this is happening digitally. So I only can connect with people digitally only. So I invited him. So bro, just come around. Let's just have a discussion on some
Mhm.
topics. Then we
Mhm.
just discuss about and just recalled ourselves about our own past lives, like how we got connected. It was the digital era, the lockdown era at that back then at that point of time. So
Mhm.
I mean, friendships can happen as because you have used that novel thing that you have told that it made you cry. So I guess friendship is something it happens when we think that yeah we are not open to friendships or anything like that. So yep, Deepa, I'll have to take your leave right now because I'll have to finish some tasks here for my
Yeah.
job actually. But we'll definitely get connected again.